Yeah, I just really, really wanted to play it some more, so yeah, I decided screw it. I'm gonna stream again. And to be fair, the only reason I stopped earlier is because I desperately needed lunch. Otherwise, I would have just kept going. Okay, video shared. You know, like I said, it's the second stream in one day. I really just wanted to play. Let's go. Okay, I'm here. Okay, I need to go in a thisward direction. I don't exactly remember where it is. Yeah. Alright, come on, Beelzebub. Let's go. You did, because I couldn't stay last time due to sleep problems telling me about it. So so in addition to my toilet brush, I've now got a plunger. As I've said in the video description, I am the warrior of the bathroom, or the defeater of toilets, or whatever. Point is, I've got a toilet brush and a plunger as my primary weapons. So, yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing that I've got. Okay, yeah. I am just going somewhat blindly to where I vaguely remember the next World Eater quest is. So, I just kind of hope I get where I need to go. Also, I genuinely don't know if I can do this next World Eater quest until I beat the one that I was preparing to fight with Goop. Or, let me phrase that. But either way, I'm going to see if... Because, yeah, I did kind of decide that the last person I want on the arc is the character I get from beating this world, or the character I have access to from this World Eater. Call me janitor, cuz all the trash gets taken out. Well, my character does. I'm gonna go completely unnamed, so yeah. Ah, man. This is another character that I can't get to join me on the arc because of my light aura. I like her.
Figured you'd have given up by now, what with the end of the world arranged against you. She put her fate in her pockets instead. Says she makes her own friends, from whole cloth, and sometimes uses them to affect her not-so-friends. Now that you're here, Maya believes your fate might be bigger than she thought. The world might end you, but it won't end without you. If you're going to save the world, you'd better get moving. Can't just sit there on pins and needles. They'll stab right through you. Either way, she wishes you luck. Good, bad, or whatever you need.
The good, the bad, the ugly, the furry, the magical toilet brush of doom.
And what might happen if you decided to pull back. Thinks that's awfully easy for you to think fate's pulling your strings. Whoever's in charge, it looks like the world's on the way up. Thinks it's funny how hard you meant to improve things, no matter the result. Wonders why you bother with the Myriad. They don't care for her poppets. Too bad. Says she can't tell her stories without them. How would they make sense? Anyhow, she has funner things to talk about. Says her name is Maya. She doesn't get a lot of visitors nowadays. There's a Jumbie hex over these parts of the land.
Pulling strings is Maya. Gain the fourth wall.
She's beyond
well,
though, and knows
possibly.
There's a small chance you'll survive. You're all doomed if you don't. Maya won't give up or give in. She thinks it's better to get stitching rather than curse a ripped cloth. Says no one makes better poppets than her, and hers are better than just toys.
That's right, they're collectibles.
She's crafted a poppet in defense against the World Eater closest to her, but she needs a sharper pinpricker to make use of it. She's flurfed the poppet already, so there's no need to worry about her wishcraft. It's primed on the World Eater. The only pinpricker worth using is one that was stuck in a haystack. It's a needle like that. Thanks you
Mix
for
of
trusting in
voodoo
her
and
poppet
Hinduism
powers.
going on with Maya. I like it.
So right.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, if you like that sort of...
Just close your eyes if
You're too...
only because
Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I don't outright mind the constant chiming in of my shoulder angels, for lack of a better word. But they have a tendency to just kind of repeat the same stuff over and over. Am I in the right spot? I guess I could look up exactly where the person I'm looking for... Okay, if I can't find the person I'm looking for, then I'm gonna... Yeah, then I'll just pull up the map and do the same thing I did with Nova.
That's sure to be useful.
You know, I've always felt bad when it comes to voodoo, because I feel, oh fuck. Well, this is it, Beelzebub. We're gonna die. Because I genuinely feel that voodoo in particular has gotten way too bad of a rep thanks to white people media, for lack of a better word. And it's, I can't really think of a good way of properly sharing it, but it's always nice to see it in a, not in a, voodoo is bad because voodoo is voodoo and blah, 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 because we don't know any better because we're dumb and we're bigoted. That's 2 days in a row I've managed to get on a rant about this. I mean, yesterday it was complaining about Christianity. Well, technically, I would argue that voodoo's bad rep could be blamed on Christianity. I'm going to stop talking about that now. Alright, Beelzebub, I'm going to leave you here just because it's kind of a narrow walkway. Oh, did I not need to cross the log? I don't think I needed to cross the log.
The vendor
Game is
says you
showing
can
voodoo
browse his
properly.
books anytime
Something
during
internally net neutral, more used for protection and guidance. Yes.
Says there's usually a line, but
Dude, we're in the middle of a swamp. I find it genuinely hard to believe you normally get a line out here. Oh, I had to take this thing out first, Bob, and then we can be on our way. Oops. Okay, this thing looks like one of the spirits from Princess Mononoke on steroids. Except since it's not jittering its head like the creatures in Princess Mononoke, it's by default less creepy. What is this place? Bank Shelter 6L. Okay.
a messy mess.
Astute observation. Truly, you are a wordsmith on par with Shakespeare. Huh. Used to guards hanging out around these overpass or
Glad to see some
archways.
woodcraft there.
Uh-oh.
You found an old bric-a-brac. Might be worth exploring.
I have no idea if this is actually going to help me, but let's give it a try. Well, it seems to be protecting me, so that's good. Oh. No. No. I really need to... Thank goodness my food has arrived. Yay, food! Oh, man. I really need to find that heat suit. Okay, I am pretty sure I'm in the wrong part of the map for
Well placed.
the NPC I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Okay, I saw a satellite dish around here. Where is it? It's down this way. I'm gonna... Oh, I can just go around this place. Can I put a... Is there any way to put way markers? There's not. Okay. I'm gonna go around this place, because that... Yeah, because it looks like what I need is not in the heat zone. It's on the other side of it. Actually, let me get my good equipment back on.
It smells so earthy.
Sacre bleu! The earth! It smells like earth, huh? Still seriously don't like those droop snoots thingy-madoodles. Okay. Can I goo glide over this? I can. Good. Oh yeah, I got some new stuff. Sorry, but the ducky stays on. Okay, but that can be put on. That looks... So there's a frozen zone too. Yes, yes there is. The three... There's... hold on. There's 5 elemental hazards that you can come across. There's heat, cold, radiation, biohazard, and then lack of fresh oxygen. However, that one's not something we can actually... Wait, what do you mean I've got 100% cold resistance? Wait, does my current outfit have 100% heat resistance? I didn't think that was possible. I thought you had to have the heat Hold on. I'm running back into the heat zone just because I gotta satisfy my morbid curiosity. Huh. How? Well, I'm not complaining. Wait, what?
This area is blazing hot. You'd better have something that'll keep you cool if you're going in.
Well, I guess I could go get the oxygen suit. Well, I don't need the oxygen suit now because the arc suit gives me oxygen. Huh. I didn't even know it was possible to get heat, complete resistance to the different hazard zone without this unique specific suits designed for them.
It's all about
Huh.
destiny. Yours, mine, the entire world's. That straw barn should hold enough hay to climb the pinnacle.
Also means I could explore the cold zone. I don't remember where the cold zone... No, I do remember the cold zone. I think there's... Anyway, don't question it, Luke. You can explore the heat zone. Don't worry, I'm going to flush you down the drain, and then I'm going to scrub the toilet of your malfeasance. No, seriously, for the longest time, I just kind of assumed the toilet brush was so powerful because of the lightning enhancement to it. But I bought this plunger attachment from just a regular shop. So clearly... I've never liked these puzzles. Mostly because I suck at them.
That rearrangement should be enough to let enough electric current pass through the board.
Cool. Nice. If that were red, I could totally cosplay as Marty McFly. Oh! Oh, sorry guys, 1 second.
You better get a move on if you want to
Hey,
change
hon.
things.
Okay, I'm back. Okie dokie, where? Huh. The yellow paint. It seemed like I could scale that.
Can't break it down any more than that.
There's gotta be a way.
Finding that pinpricker is going to be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
There's gotta be a way up there. Oh, okay, now I see what it's trying to tell me to do. I can't scale it directly, but I can climb on top of it. Doi. Oh, piss. Well, I just got back to my room with Chinese. Oh, sweet Chinese. Ah, dang it. Keep losing my footing on that jump. All these fun areas to explore and find shit. I agree. Okay, maybe that's not how I'm supposed to get across. I don't think I can make it from here to there. Feel bad for people who wiki and log open world games. It's a lot of game time and playthrough and taking notes. Yep. Maybe I could wall jump across there to that little... Oh, nearly overshot. I don't know if I can wall jump on that slanted... Nope. Ah, fuck. And now I can't levitate since that just keeps me a couple feet above the ground. So if I go off the edge... Well, I almost got it that time. Oh, someone play the yakety sack. Oh, man. This amount of failures is giving me flashbacks to my Beyond Good and Evil playthrough when the channel first started. Don't watch that playthrough. The sound quality is terrible. It is unlistenable. Or, can I climb? No, that would have been too easy. Okay. Now we're... Now we're getting somewhere. Let's look at the ground. Look at... Oh, fucking fuck, shit, fuck, shit, fuck! Biomutant, you shouldn't just in general, if you're not an action platformer, don't have platforming challenges that are harder than Crash Bandicoot. There we go. Huh. That's just the bottom one. That an angle. That's just weird. Okay.
It's
Tell
awful
you.
bright out today.
So I wonder if Biomutant has tank controls with how you're playing. No, it doesn't. Oh. Nice. Whew. Oh, could I have scaled that? Yeah, don't matter. Don't matter. Search the haystack for the pinpricker. Well, somebody at THQ Nordic decided to, make a literal manifestation of finding a needle in the haystack.
That looks exactly like the pinprick Amaya was talking about.
Guess maybe what the person I'm looking for is in here then. Not up here. Which I guess makes sense. Okay. Whatever, I'm going to finish this quest for Maya. Just realized this place. It's an old grain farm. That has twin silos for processing and everything. Yep. Yes, it is. I need to... There we go.
The story will go on as long as there is someone there to listen.
There's a helpless soul in this hot heat hole. Jeez, they must be well done at this point. Yep, right there. I'm surprised that just doesn't instantly melt here. Okay, how come I can't get a rubber ducky helmet? I mean, considering that I've got a rubber ducky on my Goo Glide and my mech, I would totally wear one. How all the biomes, mesh, growth, and there's no cohesive because it's not how nature works, and if it's growing around man-made, yeah. Scaramouche. Now you're dead. Dude, get out of there before you cook. How are you still living?
This one seems to be in good spirit. Asks you to do...
Yep. Sorry. I don't mean to skip through this.
Before light. There is when you're running so far.
I'm still here.
Not for long if I...
Alright. Let's see if I can find some more loot. That might be better if I modify it. Skinny pants! That will not be better than what I got. I mean, especially since my butt already looks good, even without the skinny pants. Ooh. I'm pretty sure that is a wrench handle. Oh, let's level up.
Feel like you've figured it out.
Oh, good. Because could you explain it to me then? I joke. Oh.
There's something there. Skronkers.
Alright, 4 more superb loops and whatever the Billy Bob container is. I'm not sure what that is. Seriously, so much better than Fallout radiation. It's not stop plant growth from being growth. It's been proven nature can work around it, sometimes thrive from it, and this is much cooler. Yep, I mean, people forget it's like the reason why radiation is dangerous is because it messes with our DNA. But since plants and animals have much simpler DNA, I believe, it's not going to stop them from... Now, I think at the very least, they can adapt to it a lot quicker. I mean, the reason why roaches can survive being bombarded by radiation is because, again, their DNA is a lot more simpler than ours, so they don't need to worry about growing cancer because it's a lot harder for their DNA to... Yeah. Since cancer happens when our DNA loses its ability to stop naturally reproduce, or... Okay, there's more to it than that, but...
Go on, catch it.
The Fezdora. Okay, I'm gonna need to see how if I can modify that and make it wearable. I get why the Fallout games do it, but it's boring. Walking endlessly through wastelands is boring. I can agree with that. It's like, yeah, I was able to kind of get into Fallout 3, but that was about it. I tried playing New Vegas and 4, and no, it just wasn't for me. Yeah, I'm not going to keep that one. Or that one. Yes, this is what I'm wearing now. I'm going to keep the cowboy hat. Hey, I'm the hipster janitor. Nice to meet you.
Don't lose your way in the blackness.
I'm not going to lose my way in the blackness. It's the redness right now that I'm more concerned about. I have made a Fallout plot game, the central plot being about a full forest that sprang up showing growth in the wasteland. Asshole wanting to get control of it. Well, that definitely sounds like something someone would want to do. Sounds like, honestly, the plot of, like, a Mad Max movie. Lone Wolf Pants. Oh, okay, that just brings me back up here. Wait, no? Is that a different silo? Well, yeah, it would have to be since, oops, the other silos weren't in the heat zone. Might have found the last bit of loot I'm looking for. Of course, the obvious problem being you could just work with the people in the forest to make it grow instead of trying to take over. That is also true, but Let's be honest. When have people ever been rational? All right, what do you got for me? Ooh. It's just a gun. Just a regular gun. Let's see. Oh, yep. I found the log that got us killed. Oh yeah, I did find a fast travel token. Or not token, fast travel marker. I could have just come
We
straight
all
back
share
here.
the same destiny. Maya looks relieved as she's finally able to get to work on the poppet. It'll take some pinpricking to soften up the World Eater.
Folds for the like.
Maya says there's a jar roaming in the mushy mire at night. She wants to catch and bind it to a protection poppet. Once you've got a snuggy poppet from a machine, go to the mushy mosh mire and catch the job before you come back. Says being kind can hurt you, but she's happy to take advantage of that.
You're
Maya says she'll stick around. So, says you covered.
off we go. Where are you? Hey Bob, where are you? Bob. Artax! Bob? I'm not the only one who just saw that, right? After he sunk, he just like swam through the floor. Leap.
Wonder where we can get some ride shoes for the mount.
Drat.
That's the Neverwake field.
I can leap small streams in a single bound. Eat your heart out, Superman.
That's some good e-waste there.
Oh, fast travel. Boost.
That's Armageddon shop up in that little blimp. Got an upgrade bench too. Let's see. Angry that the end of the world means if you're not good at it, you should practice. It's called a tread run board. Like maybe they used it to grind treads. How silly. figures it's better to get good at running before you wind up running for your life. Says a run board is big, like a piece of walkway.
You're lecking out my namamai.
It might be broken, but you can fix it. Maybe. Then you can practice running inside, where it's safer. Like the way your mind runs. Offers you extraordinary prices for... Says to stop and chat anytime you don't...
Nice. Well, it's very likely I might be able to... I'm setting my toilet brush up to become... to be like the what... I just...
Best part
Okay.
of the mount? No need to refuel.
Using my toilet brush throughout the rest of the game. Again, I wouldn't mind that.
Aren't crossways fun? Just filled with possibilities. Looks like the control box handles need to be wheeled to buzz the wire. Wired up and ready to go. Not your
Okay,
size, but it'll work. Small parts with great value. Small things for your big ideas.
So, why exactly did I get this outfit for, like, connecting a phone call or whatever? I don't even understand. Wait.
Short circuit.
I would love for the toilet brush and the plunger to be your weapons the rest of the game so we can have our assassination janitor. Now, I just need some crazy attachments for my machine gun since that technically is my primary weapon. I mean, because I've got a shotgun that's... yep, I need a bot. Because, yeah, I got a shotgun that has got a trumpet attached to it, but unfortunately it's part of the shotgun's body, so I can't use that for my machine gun. Okay. It's gotta be... Yep, there it is. Just burn it. Oh. It does go up another floor. Or another few floors. Get across here. Explore the house. Pillage the loot. Be quiet as a mouse. Do-do-do. Give me the loot. Boop, boop. Do-do-do. Give me the loot. No, I don't know why I'm doing this. Oh, nice stock. It's a wood stock! So yeah, I, like probably many kids my age, first heard the word Woodstock in regards to, you know, the Charlie Brown bird, or the bird from the Peanuts comics. So it was weird for me to find out that, you know, Woodstock was actually an event as well.
This could be the beginning of the end of everything.
Well, considering this is a game about the apocalypse, technically anything could be the beginning of the end of everything.
At least you're not coming out of this empty-handed.
I'm just grateful I'm coming out of this with hands. I mean, have you seen how many people are trying to, you know, chomp down on me and eat my face? It's a lot. Oh, man. Nah, that's really not good. Plus, since my jacket kind of goes down that far, they might clip through each other, even if I wanted to wear it. Breaking out into show tunes at random is the first symptom of tunitis. You start having a rubber band body. 1930s tunes. Contact your doctor.
Cranks like these usually need to be wound to operate the dispenser. What you see is what you get, once it's out of the blind box, that is.
Well, back to the top,
This is
since
turning out to be
I want to
quite
go
an
into that other
expedition.
building. You know, just kind of again thinking about my toilet brush and my plunger being so powerful. I'm like, it makes sense if, say, for example, they, I don't know, had like some poison damage or toxic damage to them because, you know, they were in a toilet. But no, they're just the physical base damage of the toilet brush and the plunger are better than just basically all the blades I've accumulated over the game. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh. I'll see what it is. Yeah, I lose a lot of the other stuff, but I want to see if the armor is good. Okay. Here we go. Okay, with all these cannons, I can't help but feel like there should be a boss fight around here. This game had cosmetics as well as armor, so you could wear what you want, but have the protection because of the cool stuff. I agree. I wish more games did that. Because there are so few games that have the, okay, here's what you're wearing for real. Like, this is your stat boosting armor and such. But then here's the what you can set it so that's what it looks like. So it English is not good with stuff. But yeah, that would be nice. That was something I greatly appreciated about Xenoblade Chronicles X. It's not the first game I played that could do that, but you know, it was one of the more enjoyable games I've played that had that, since the outfit selection in Xenoblade Chronicles X was very diversely enjoyable. But then I just got stuck and I couldn't figure out how to progress, so it's good, but it does still make me a bit sad. I just, you know, ignored the bridge right there.
Empty-handed. Right in the
What I love about Union Legion is that cosmetics and armor, and you can have, you know, female characters' hair and faces and mix them. That's cool. So yeah, something else in my last playthrough, I genuinely didn't know there were skeletons and shit. Because apparently I never, ever came to this area. So yeah, this game's got supernatural elements.
Maybe next time. Head on.
Head on, applied directly to the forehead. This key energy and speaks the forces of nature, and you're surprised that that's supernatural? Not necessarily surprised. I mean, let's be honest, the Tree of Life is already kind of a supernatural energy as it is. It's just, again, given how much I played, you know, in my initial playthrough to get a feel for the game, I thought I'd seen just about everything the game had to offer. So,
There's the job.
come here. Cute.
Don't distract this beastie. It's working.
I mean, yes, but he's working in conjunction with me. Whatever. I don't have a joke.
Karumi wazi mato.
Maya looks intrigued.
It's been
It's the
proven in
first
your
time someone's been
streams
able to find
that
a jar
you haven't
to a
explored
poppy,
everywhere,
and she
so
has
shit can
no
surprise
doubt
you. That is true.
Sluggy did the trick.
Slupse pupa.
Maya says she's managed to pile up quite a collection of poppets over the years.
Wapa waratino.
She once made a special Barbo poppet for her friend Lump. He said it was the only one he'd ever met that loved cookies as much as him.
Ulamina rusalida.
Maya says she's convinced there's a poppet waiting.
Saturi karumile.
Says she wants to make poppets of everyone powerful. Then maybe she can help stop the world from ending.
Wow. Damn. That's an add-on. Wow.
Maya says she was told you found that legendary ark and she cannot wait to see it. Think about doing a puppet show in
Yob, damele toto.
Figures it would be. How could it not?
Tawantani, tausikauro.
Wonders, since the world seems to be surviving, if you'd consider turning the Ark into a proper puppet theatre. It'd be perfect.
Puritan, katinonda.
Thinks if anyone deserves the Ark, it's you. You worked so hard to make things better.
Roya pap pipo. Loms gopa.
Wants to know how someone auditions for one of the seats on the Ark.
So, what we have here is an
I'm positive she's gonna say no, but I wouldn't mind bringing her along.
want to go quickly.
But you know you can't.
Roya pap pipo. Loms gopa.
Wants to thank you for the offer, but she can't ride with someone who doesn't take her puppets as seriously as she does.
I figured, but it was worth checking.
Nawi.
Maya says put a pin in it.
Waba, waratina.
Says
All right. I gotta throw that on. That's right. Right, I need to be in craft. So it is better armor-wise, but I do lose health, key energy, and key regen. But it looks nice. What do you think? Should I do the Lone Wolf pants or the Bygone pants? Well, while you're thinking, actually, that doesn't quite look that great with my top. Actually, okay. I'm gonna stick with the Bygone pants. Yeah. Alright, let's see what this can give me. So no, it's not as no, so yeah, no. So I'm gonna stick with the Ronin jacket. Oh, that wrench handle is better than the katana handle. Which is good, because quite frankly, I would much rather have really bizarre no, seriously. Toilet brush! You know, 300 something. Combat knife, 260. Okay, that's probably just some scrap metal. Just, wow. Yep, gotta strap that on. Oh, that's just... Huh. That is unsettling. Alright, I guess I'll give the plunger the katana handle. Oh, it can have 2 add-ons. I did not know that. Nice. This thing can handle the most epic of ass disasters. More armor piercing and better. Yeah, it's worth it. Oh yeah, there's that trumpet thingy. But yeah, it's not better. Alright. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna... Yeah. Since maybe the... Well, no. I could swear that the person I'm looking for... Because that looks like trees. I think. Person I'm looking for is in more of a... fuck. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna look up where this person is, because my memory is failing me. Something horrific. Oh, no, it is down that way. Alright. And that looks like it's in this area somewhere. Sorry, pulling it up again real quick. She's somewhere over here. Okay. Yeah, we'll just kind of work in an archway. We'll hit up here. Shit. We'll hit up here first, and then we'll... Yeah.
Let's see.
Not what I meant.
Here you can
I was just trying to
feel
jump on
the
Bob.
Circle of life.
Okay. You know, I wonder how big all these animals actually are supposed to... Well, no, we've got cars right there, so that actually would provide, I would think, enough scale for me to guess how big these creatures are. So yeah, never mind. I don't need to know how big they are, because... I don't need to... Let me phrase it. I don't need to wonder how big they are, because I would argue that does a pretty good job right there.
Let's see.
Oh, have I already? I just didn't see it as a fast travel option. Where'd you go, Bob? Bob! Why would you abandon me?
There's the Riffa-Reef outpost, which the Lotus tribe slapped together long ago.
Yes, they slapped it together. Not too harshly, because they do appreciate all of its hard work. Alright, where's the entrance?
That's Camp Thistle. Bandits about.
Oh dear. Hey, honey. The wife has entered the building. See, I've seen the size of your past cars, buildings. Beelzebub is the size of a llama. Bobfmet is a camel size, and Chi-Chi is about the size of a pony.
Took care.
That's the second time I've defeated the, you know, boss's lieutenant, or the boss before I've beaten the boss's lieutenant.
That hurt 'em.
Also, hi Al, Abby, welcome home. I hope not too cold from the walking. Well, she's upstairs at the moment, so if she comes back down, I will let her know that you said hi. Alright, where... Oh, there we go. Okay. I do like the slow-mo for the last kill in the area to kind of definitively let you know, don't worry, you're done with all the enemies that have spotted you. Just so you're not kind of running around trying to find... Just maybe there's that one last person, you know? I don't know if that's better than the other bird helmet I've got, but I'll hold on to it.
When a story comes to you, pay attention.
Was that necessary? No. But I did it anyway. Now, honestly, these bandit camps in particular definitely kind of remind me the most of the, different strongholds you can come across in Skyrim. Or similar concepts in Horizon Zero Dawn. Like I said, I really feel the best way to describe this game is it's Horizon Zero Dawn mixed with something a little similar to Fallout. I mean, yeah, it's way greener than Fallout, as we have discussed. But just the fact that there's just the ruined civilization around us does have more of a Fallout vibe to me than... Because, again, by the time Horizon Zero Dawn takes place, almost every single structure from... Where's the Helpless Soul? Had basically fallen apart at that point, you know? Okay, where's the Helpless Soul?
Right way to change attitude.
Oh, here they are.
This one seems to be in good spirits, despite being left here for dead. Ask is grateful you chose that. You can't be good without doing good for others.
Okay, now we're done here.
Wishes you'd been better as a kid, but is glad you finally figured it out. Didn't have much else to say.
Is Horizon Zero Dawn that game with the muscle girl protagonist that made man children angry? She didn't look more feminine and pretty for them. Yes, that's that game. It's part of the reason why Aloy is probably one of my favorite female protagonists of any video game, and why I was stoked when she was added to Genshin Impact as a crossover guest character. I use her quite often. Actually, I remember a lot of people are getting extra upset that the promotional art for her is out for the sequel, and she looks even less feminine. I'm like, hell yeah. Yeah, because I greatly like Horizon Zero Dawn.
So many creatures doing so many things during the day. A crossway. This means you have a choice to make. Which way?
I kind of just figured I'd just explore the whole area, you know?
Scrapalicious.
Halo is very pretty, though, just not traditionally feminine. And no shit, it's an apocalyptic game. And isn't she in her late 20s? I don't remember her exact age in the first game. I think because a plot point in the game is that... Wait, no. Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah. Because I'm like, I think it'd be... It's like, it's the apocalypse. They're not exactly going to be, you know, producing makeup and, you know, shampoo and shit.
Wheel the control box handles to
Yeah.
buzz the wire.
I think Aloy is gorgeous, personally.
Wired up and ready to go. That'll come in handy.
And from what I've heard about the sequel, and this is just what I've heard, I'm not saying... I have no idea how factual this is. I've heard she's gonna be in her 40s in the sequel. So...
Couldn't just be open, eh?
Wait, how did my toilet brush get taken off? Why does this keep happening? Honestly, I think I've seen like people mod, or at least try to mod the game, because I know it was only for PS4, to, you know, make her more traditionally pretty, and oh, I hate that, because it's like, we have so many atypically pretty women in video games. Why are you trying to take that away from... Yeah. It's like, not everyone on the planet looks like your atypical supermodel. And different people have different definitions of pretty. I digress. was a joke photo. So made of Aloy looking traditionally feminine, but those same guys took it seriously, saying it looked better. Yeah, those are probably the same guys who watched the Power/Rangers parody film and said, yes, this is the Power Rangers movie we need, ignoring the fact that it's like that short film was made to satire, you know, kid shows being taken way too adult. Or there was... So the Fury from Darksiders 3 got redesigned before the third game was released. I believe I went over this in detail in our actual playthrough of the game. So many people were up in arms because her original she was prettier in her original outfit. I'm like, no, no, no. She was more naked in her original outfit. I would argue she's much better looking in the badass armor that she's wearing in the final game. Anyway, it's gross how many guys genuinely think women over 25 are past prime and undesirable, hence the preference for young and pretty. Tell me about it. It's why there's such a creepy... It's why I find the whole schoolgirl fetish... Well, okay. Schoolgirls are underage, so that's extra creepy as it is, but... yeah. I know it doesn't help that, you know, Hollywood in particular, it's like, oh yeah, we'll still cast, you know, older men in roles, you know, in movie roles that are badass, where they get to sleep with all the women who are... the cone cap. I had to stick with my... I mean, hell. I think, like, in Roger Moore's last film was Bond. I think he was, like, in his 60s. And he was... His love interest was, like, in her 20s. Like, but it was only done because it's like, oh, well, men can still be sexy at old, you know, an older age, but no, no. Women are only good when they're in their, you know, late teens, early 20s. Yeah, no. Is no bueno. Is no bueno. Alright, got that open. Alright, let us go. Oh, right. I had to drop down here. Okay. Heh. I don't know if I was supposed to do that, but I did. Glenn Anderson, that's all I need to say about older women looking hot. Or no, not Glenn. Gillian Anderson, or... yeah. I don't know who that is off the top of my head. I will have to look them up in a minute.
Not opening for you.
Quite frankly, I think Julie Andrews is still absolutely gorgeous, despite how old she is.
You flick the switches in order to greenlight the current and activate
Right,
the
it's one of these
electrons in the
puzzles.
panel. Good. The loop is electrified enough to spark.
Yeah, there's got to be more in here than that.
Couldn't stand another hour of daylight. Wood scrap. The one kind of scrap you could actually still find growing.
Out pipe food. Same place I opened up. Already been in here. Been in there. Is there a second floor in here? Doesn't appear to be. It's not accessible from inside the building. Can I get up the fire escape anywhere? If I could, I don't know if there's anything up there. Well, I'm definitely impressed I was able to get up here, but I don't know if there actually is anything up here. Alright. Let's be on our way. Next. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to recognize. It is a very pretty sunset.
Your eyeballs can relax a bit.
Well, if I'm staring right into the sun, I don't think they can relax a bit. Oh, there's got to be a way to get up there. Ring ring. Hey, Breath of the Wild, can I borrow your cliff scaling mechanics just for a minute or two? You can have them right back, I swear. Which is funny because I'm like, I actually believe this character could scale walls more than I could any of the characters from Breath of the Wild, or any of the characters from Genshin or Breath of the Wild. Since they just be people. I'm a nimble little trash panda. Okay, again, I don't actually know if I'm supposed to be a raccoon, especially given the genus I picked or the mutation I picked, but I think raccoon is probably the easiest way to describe my creature species. Yeah, wait, I think that's a road coming up here pretty quick. Okay, we'll keep trekking this way.
There's a change in the air. Feels like daybreak.
I thought your character was a red panda. That's what they remind me of. I'm like, well, my character does have hints of red to them, since that's what I chose to color them, but I don't know if they ever specifically state what we're supposed to be. But even then, I think outside of some characters like, say, Goop, who's clearly an otter, I think for the most part a lot of the character species are left somewhat ambiguous. Because, again, the whole thing is that we're technically not those species anymore. We're mutations. So even if they have an ancestry of a modern-day animal, they're technically not that anymore. So I suppose it ultimately doesn't matter too much.
The Surfsea Grotto. A good place to chill. That's an improvement.
Centuries of breeding together, it also means mixing of animal traits too. That is also very true. Okay, rage weapons. Here we go. Force lightning. Civilization. Civilization. Anyone here got any civilization? I'm looking to buy some civilization.
Bank Shelter 6I is right here. Seems like it's in working order too.
There we go. Now we can fight. Boo weeps. Might as well still call them trash pandas, because they are the janitor. That's true.
Sharp steel.
Luck a dice.
Daytime is a good time to be outside.
Well, I mean, I can't outright disagree that daytime's a good time to be outside, but given that we're in a heat zone, wouldn't nighttime be a better time to be outside?
Right where it cuts.
Ow. Nighttime would be better because if the heat zone is like most high heat areas, the planet is below freezing at night. Wouldn't be better. Suppose that's fair, since there's no vegetation to lock in heat. I still don't know how I am not burning up. Like, I am shocked that just the outfit I currently have on is protecting me from the heat.
That sort of stuff always comes in handy.
All right. All right, let's boogie out of here.
Seems to them that the days are getting shorter as the world strides to... With so much night, you need lanterns to be able to get anything done.
To be fair, that kind of gear is what people do wear in Saudi Arabia and many deserts in the Middle East to protect them from the heat. That's fair.
Says only at night. Mito is open for business around the clock, so no need... It's probably easier to find him at night, though. He has so many lanterns, it would be hard to miss him. Bets Mito would give you a fair price.
Baby are a fire. Okay, I don't know why lanterns made me think of firework, but I think it's just because they talk about, you know, lighting up the sky or whatever. Or owning the night, whatever.
Super effective.
The janitor used toilet brush. It was super effective. Fireworks by Katy Perry? Yeah, no, I have no idea. Don't ask. I don't even listen to Katy Perry, but that just came to mind for some reason. It might be more appropriate if I started singing Light Up the Sky by Yellow Card. Man, I always loved having this muzzle on because it just made... So, first playthrough, I dual-wielded pistols. And... just having those giant... Just having one with that giant-ass muzzle...
Broke it down as far as you could.
Always looked enjoyably goofy. Nope. Oh well.
Tells all your
It's
folks
worth the
to
shot.
step way back. What are you thinking about making?
I'm thinking about making dinner. Love Katy Perry songs. The early ones are just silly fun. Is that muzzle better than what I got? Kind of. Yeah, that's enough in my opinion. Oh, wait. I did get some new handles. Let's check those out. That's a shame. I like the way that handle looked. Yeah, the handle I got on the toilet brush is better, so if it's not better for my plunger, it's not going to be better for...
Just charge right along. Who cares if they see you?
It's not, if it's not better than my... It's not better if my toilet brush, it's not going to be better than a brush Scalibur. It's not going to be better than Turd Scalibur. Yeah, I've still got the pistol on. Wow. This pistol fucking sucks. Wait, I had the shot... Why did I have the shotgun on? I didn't think I modified the shotgun in any way, shape, or form.
Blasting it. Tap hard. That old home might not be stripped clean yet. Ah, there's... Go get on it and run fast as you can. You run like the wind.
I love that I'm just finding, like, leftover workout equipment. And that's just how I get some, you know, free stat boosts around the map.
The scrap keeps piling up. Says the... You should grab... Once you find the... A working flush stool is an amazing thing. Clean and fast. Says it...
Well, let's go get a toilet.
Those are the kind of things you need. You can't really understand your story till it's done.
Finding the flush stool is perfect for the janitor. Yes, yes it is. I'll hold on to that for a minute. How did that helmet fit under that seat cushion?
Check out that e-waste. That's a good find. That's the good stuff. Oil claimed this land a long time ago.
Ah, gosh darn essential oils. Ruining the planet and the economy. Everyone kept saying it was a more natural cure, but it was just a pyramid scheme.
An old home that's still standing.
What? Damn these MLMs succeeding in pushing their oils.
That seems like the cranks need to be unturned in the right order if you want to crack the strong box open.
Whoa, that's cool looking. That is like the perfect hilt for my toilet brush. Let me look around first real quick. Oh, no, I'm done. But it's not... I mean, it's definitely better than some other... Okay, maybe... Okay, maybe I'll... Maybe it'll be good for my plunger. Okay, good. At least I want something with that epic handle. Yeah, check that out. That's right. I've now got an extra long plunger to get in and cut through the shit. The doo-doo. I'll be able to get through the doo-doo that you do. And then I'll scrub it up afterwards with my electric turd scalper brush.
Time to get to it.
Hey, Valentine, you remind me of the babe. The babe with the power. The power of doo-doo. Who do you do? Do what? Remind me of the babe. A raccoon babe. Summer baby, shooting as hard as babes could cry. What could I do? My babe's bullets had gone, and the giant rodents of unusual size were coming through. What could I do? What kind of explosive technique to use? Hello, Mr. Goatman. Mute. Flying through the... I was wondering if you were going to sing the voodoo song. Yes, I was. I was just trying to figure out how to do it. What would be the best way of singing it? Besides, at this point, it would be off. It'd be odd if I didn't find a way to break into song in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, it's funny. I've never liked singing in like choirs or singing in public or anything, but I can't kind of stop myself from doing it while I'm streaming. Okay, I'm definitely in the right area. Just figuring out where the NPC... Like I said, I'm just doing the flush stool right now, but just finding that NPC. I don't know where she is, or he is, or... I don't know where they are. And I also just can't get over how much this area of the game really does look like my home state of Utah.
You could put that to good use.
Another heat zone, huh? Oh no, did I pop the cork on a volcano?
Blisterboo, known for its perfect temperature and atmosphere.
Okay, I kind of feel like I'm walking into like a mini boss arena.
The nightlife's about to start.
You very well be Utah. We don't know what part of the earth you're on. That is true. Was that a barrel? It's a muzzle. Yeah, I had a friend who just couldn't get into playing Final Fantasy 15 because the what's the word? Oh shit. Because the scenery had a very, very Utah feel to it as well. And he was like, I don't really want to play a game that's just basically where I grew up when I can just go outside and see where I grew up. I'm like, that's fair, but Final Fantasy 15 was still really fun. Very flawed, and the story was... In many ways, Final Fantasy 15 is one of the go-to examples of how much DLC and patches are ruining video games, but I digress. Okay. For the record, I still really do like Final Fantasy 15, and it might be my favorite Final Fantasy game, but it does not have great replay value.
Night is the time to take care of business.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're going to go to sleep, you should take care of business before you get in bed, because it'd be gross to do it in the bed. What did I hit? I got knocked clean out of the sky.
They used to call this a thoroughfare. Look at all those old homes.
Okay, who used to call them that? I think I'm going to need some citation. Game devs would agree it ruins game, but the executives have more power for the AAA titles, and the crunch crunch the fuck out of the employees. Game unions will stop DLC and day one patches too. Yeah. And especially since, as a lot of people have stated, Final Fantasy 15 will never actually be a finished game since they pulled development on the last couple DLCs. I mean, honestly, I found Final Fantasy 15 a decent game on its own. Well, with the exception of they didn't explain what the main villain's deal was in the base game. But
That's not too bad.
I'm just getting sick to death of day one patches and DLCs. Oh. I don't think that's better than... No, that is not better than my toilet brush or plunger. And yes, I could just say brush, but I'm not going to. It's the epic toilet brush. It's going to be called... Every time I say toilet... Yeah, it's got to be... Here we go!
Like the tight holes in the piping need to be unturned correctly to drain the flush stool.
So, there was a fun... Not fun, frustrating, but... Oh, it's fun in hindsight. I genuinely couldn't figure out how to do these flush bowl quests because, for whatever reason, the game was kind of bugging out on me. So that even if I changed where my cursor was, it would still be flipping on the... what's what I'm looking for? It would only turn the flush dial, whatever, on the first one. If that made any sense whatsoever. Okay, hold on. Okay, I think the NPC's here. Okay, let's make my way there. Did I find any fast travel? Okay.
Got a good grip on that beastie? Excellent.
Okay. This canyon should take me to the other side. Sorry, not interested. Yeah, I made the right.
The Gnote pen. Nocco
Yep.
never leaves
Found-
this
yep.
place. She's always put the living things first.
Found ya.
Nooks isn't an easy language, but at least it's manageable. She says she is so happy to see you again. She wonders if you remember her. She's Nocco. She let you ride her Majut when you were a kid.
Andro?
Noko remembers you used to chase around with so much energy and is glad to see you haven't lost any of that spark.
No.
But that's all
Yeah, that looks
long
like
gone now.
Colorado too.
Memories
That's
show
fair.
us where we've been, not where we're going. Seems reluctant to even say its name. It's become personal to her too, since it's taken so many of her innocent gnotes as prey.
I don't blame you.
Noko remembers those days too, but she never lets herself wallow in them. She sees you're back to buck with Lupa Lupin. Can't see how there's any way to avoid that now. Not for long, at least. She says the horrors of your younger days were enough to ruin anyone, but not you. Noko says history is like the trail you've been on. You can walk back down it any time you like, until it's worn smooth. But you get... then you are stronger than her. She can't help wanting Lupa Lupin to pay for what he did to her gnotes, despite the fact it's against her nature. Asks how many paths you've wandered in the world, and if you ever wonder about what might have changed if you'd taken different ones. You can't do everything you want, can't go everywhere, can't... So happy the world is going to live, would have been crushed. Likes that you stood up for the world and spurred your way toward helping. Glad you saw the light with the myriad. They always bring a sparkliness to any day, and sometimes the nights do. They're just so shiny, makes her smile to think about them. But let's not speak of that now. She has an idea where the Majut might have gone, as there's no other place it likes as much as its own corner of the open wild. She's even named it the Majut Meadow. The Majut will recognize the scent you've attracted while being here, so it'll probably trust you enough to follow you. You should lead the Majut back here when you find it. It's going to take time to get it calm enough to be able to ride out to the World Eater. It's the most magnificent creature she's ever encountered. A creature straight out of a dream or story.
And we're going to get it as a mount. So if I can help
Let's
it,
see.
this is going to be our last arc companion. Like I said, I think I can get her with max light. If not, I have one other option. Well, I have two other options. I could consider Goop again, but yeah. Okay, maybe I can't ride my Ganote in there.
You found the Majut Meadow. Watch out for the Majut. Crackers out.
La 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 la. Hello, Mr. Majut. Giddy up. A flat. You can't take me out. I'm a cowboy, baby. Sorry, Beelzebub. Oh, that's the Majute. I was shooting at the Majute. Can I ride you now?
Be gentle. This mount's a breather.
Huh. I can't really think of a joke for that, so...
Now that the Majut is back in the pen, it seems calm. She says the Majut is still anxious, but fortunately she knows just the thing it needs to calm down.
Hard drugs!
The Majut once found and ate a bonbon gummy by mistake, and that the chewing really calmed it down. She says that you should find some bonbon gummies for the Majut. She figures the choosies from the old world are made from gummy trees, but wouldn't be surprised if they were actually made from some chemical concoction, though.
Wait. Nice. Oh yeah, let's level up. Level up! Let's get some more health. Alright. Would anyone like some Swiss baddies for lunch? They're so full of holes.
Your own path.
They seem quite cheesy, do they not? Dangerously cheesy. So yeah, one thing I really can't stress enough that I'm really loving about this playthrough, in addition to seeing stuff I didn't even see before, there are like a handful of NPCs and side quests that I really loved from my first playthrough that I haven't even encountered. Because like there's a NPC named Trim who can let you change your fur color. Haven't even met the guy in this playthrough. And then there's another one, but the point is, I'm just really enjoying this. Well, fortunately, I already came through here.
Cranks like these usually need to be wound to operate the dispenser.
Awesome.
What you see is what you get, once it's out of the blind box, that is.
Because if I remember correctly, I think Trim is somewhere along here. Maybe in here.
summer there's snow in the mountains. With its attention diverted to the chewy bonbon gummy, the Majut calms down. But Noko is still concerned. She's relieved the Majut has calmed down, but you'll need a heavier sit-tight to ride it than the one she's got. The only sit-tight she can think of that would be heavy enough is one she's spotted mounted on an old-world mecha-Majut. If she remembers correctly, she spotted it at the Smilo Shopperia while scavenging for treats. Seems to her they preferred the mecha-Majuts over the living counterparts in the old world. Maybe the Gnotes were near extinct.
Hey, buddy. Ow. Bob, Beelzebub. Stop defying gravity. You know, the whole maybe the Gnotes were near extinct. I'm like, well, more likely than not, we didn't have any big enough to ride. But it also makes me wonder. I'm like, I wonder what happened to, you know, other domestic animals like horses, chickens, cows, cats, dogs. I wonder what happened to them. Beelzebub is from hell. They can defy gravity all. They like gravity as a mortal concept. True. Law!
The Smilo Shopperia. Yes, shopping here put a smile on your face.
Well, I could throw that on and be a panda, maybe. Or is that a koala? I don't know. I'm scrapping it.
Definitely not open.
You know, it's kind of refreshing, again, after playing a few Fallout games, to have a, you know, go into these abandoned places and not have it be overrun with enemies. So, like...
Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. It's serene and beautiful here. Now hold on. Sit tight. You need to loosen the bolts without rattling the mechanism. That's it. The sit tight is loose. Time to stop horsing around and get the sit tight back to Nocco.
So, this is a thing now.
The antenna needs to be pointed in the right direction. As the eye box broadcasts, it's hit or miss, but when it does hit, it's usually right in the fields.
You don't got time for this crap.
Yuck! That there's a sludge gush field where the company used to suck sludge from the underground. Now it's all over.
So yeah, this quest line's gonna get us two. It's already got us one mount. Now we're gonna go get another one. Yeah, I guess we kind of went about this the absolute roundabout way of doing it. Oh well. I haven't quite missed my turn off. What am I doing?
Every day is a new chance to fulfill your destiny.
I don't know, I guess I just wanted to take Robo Mount out for a spin. Okay, so I guess he does take the place of my organic mounts. Okay.
Now that the Majut's got a mouthful of Bon Gummy and the brand new sit tight is in place, the Majut is ready to ride.
Right, Chess, right, Chess.
Nocco's been training another fantabulous little critter that'll hopefully become a distraction for the hoof puff when you confront it. She's called them glitter moths, and the best way to find them is to go talk to Mito. She's asked him to keep them somewhere safe. You'll find Mito at Bright Light. He's a light-headed fellow, but they're small airborne creatures with...
Well. Wait, can I not? Oh, I guess I don't get to ride you yet. Well, fine. Oh, you're Mito. Now I recognize
This place
you.
is called Bright Light. Mito lives close by. This might be the end of everything as we know it.
It's the end of the world
Let's
as we
see.
know it, and I feel fine.
With the world getting darker by the day, there's not much time left to save it. And even though you've just met, he feels you're bound to play a huge part in that. Figures that doesn't make it any less worth fighting. You found your way through the darkness. You shine like the sun in the sky, but hopes you see how much good you can do with power like that, and how... No matter where your path takes you, though, it's important to remember where you came from. The past bright lights the present. Wonders if you know how much
No
of
more
the
Beelzebub.
effect you have on the
Bob Fomet? No, not necessarily. I mean, perfectly frank.
changes darkness.
I just
Says he can
new,
see that
so I'm
in the way
writing
you
it
brighten
around.
everything up. So happy you know you're helping brighten the world. There's plenty of it that's still worth. Whatever happens to the world, you should. Says you did the right thing in taking up with the Myriad. Claims he wasn't trying to set. Says he can see by the twinkle in. He assumes you are here to be enlightened. He can't blame you, as everything just feels dark and hopeless. There's something about you, like you're knit together. Your fate's connected. He senses you're like the dayfly. Believes no one is entirely dark. Mito says he's not only into those who shine bright, he likes things that... He reckons you haven't seen a glitter moth, and says it's about time you did, even though they're nesting. Finding yourself a glitter moth glows with
Yeah, I know this guy can be added to the arc too, but I've only got one seat left, so I'm afraid I will not be able to offer him one. Sorry guys, don't have time for this. I can only stream for a bit longer, and I'm trying to actually get the Majute as a mount. It's just Mito.
The day almost makes you want to smile.
Almost. What's happening? That was freaky. So I'll be like, oh no, don't do this. Don't do this to me. You know, I'm just gonna save just to be safe. It's starting not off again. It's good we're ending things soon. Yep.
E-waste, the stuff you need.
E-waste. It's what plants crave.
Hey, there's some e-waste.
great. It's raining now. And I'm trying to be dexterous. I shouldn't have done that. Fuck. Glittermoss. Ever since I got the reload bonuses, my machine guns become so much better.
This story needs a hero. Glittermoth Cave is right here.
Alright, let's grab some glittermoths.
Every little bit helps.
Oh, I have enough. Okay. Can I write it now?
That's enough glittermoths to make her plan work. She wants you to stop worrying about the paths you've ridden and focus on the inevitable road.
Dun dun dun. Let's see the world eater. Dun dun dun.
The hoof puff is evidence of the duality of evolution. Utterly. She means that the hoof puff has had more time to eat at the root as it's been isolated in the Knoopstonies mountains. So, based on that alone, she reckons it has suffered as much damage as the northwest root that's hidden beneath the surf. It reminds her of the Gnotes, and like them, it's hoofed. They're just...
Alright, I got another new mount. Awesome. Alright. Not 100% sure how we're going to get to that one, but that will be a problem for the next stream. Yeah, I'm glad I got to play this again today. I was dying to play more of this, and I got to, so huzzah. Well, thank you for joining me. If you want to join the Discord, there should be a link in the description, and I'm not sure when, but I will see you there.